What's up, everybody? This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Before we get started on this conference championship game, the NFC Conference Championship for the 2021 NFL season with our London Bulldogs franchise, uh, as you guys know, the London Bulldogs won their last episode against the Dallas Cowboys 60-0, which I'll have the link to the video in the description if you guys want to check that out, and I'll have the previous video, which the London Bulldogs beat the Minnesota Vikings in the wild card. So we're going to face off the Chicago Bears in Chicago, and let's see who will win the NFC Conference Championship game to represent the NFC in Super Bowl 56 in Inglewood, California. And the Pittsburgh Steelers are playing against the Tennessee Titans in the 4-1-2 in Pittsburgh. And whoever wins that will represent the AFC in that Super Bowl. So without further ado, we'll see you guys at kickoff time. So we have to advance the win on the road before we make it to the Super Bowl. And we will be battling off against Deshaun Watson and the Chicago Bears, which they're also undefeated. So their offense is really, really good, and our defense is really, really good as well. So championship round, it is Tennessee versus Pittsburgh. Whoever wins that game will move on to the Super Bowl, and the winner from this episode will advance as well. So it is kickoff time here in Chicago. So now we are ready to return a kickoff. We got Jalen Ramsey ready to return for the London Bulldogs. So both undefeated teams are ready to battle off to see who will stay undefeated and see who will make the Super Bowl. Jalen Ramsey gets stopped at the 36 there, and this will be Ben Roethlisberger's first time on the field for the London Bulldogs offense. So now we're going to use the PAY glance passing play on 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 from the 36. Roethlisberger gets sacked by Robert Quinn, as this will lead into a 2nd and 16 now for the London Bulldogs. And now 2nd and 16, we're going to use a double slants route here for our offense. So I'm going to think about throwing the ball, and that is an incomplete pass. But wait, there is a flag. It is likely a defensive pass interference by the Bears, so it is on Roquan Smith, so I'm definitely going to accept there. So now we're going to use a curl combo, and this will lead into another 1st down and 10, automatic 1st down and 10, actually. So now I'm going to pass the ball to Leon Avery, the rookie from Penn State. He was on the practice squad, and he throws his first pass of the game. This is his first professional NFL catch, so career reception. So he did not play for most of the regular season because he was on practice squad. We had players like Matt Alcindor, who was on. Harold McGrady was also one of our players and went on to the practice squad. So this is going to be a 2nd and 5. So we got Ben Roethlisberger. He's ready to break some tackles, and he's going to get it down to the 18. So they are in the red zone. So this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 18. So we're going to use a Z spot and go. So 1st and 10 from the 18. Roethlisberger throws it to Fitzgerald. Incomplete pass. So this is an incomplete for the Bulldogs. So now I'm going to do a formation here, a single back formation, by the way. So I'm going to switch up my plays there. So this is going to be a 2nd down and 10 from the 18. Roethlisberger, he's going to think about running this in. He's going to get a first down. 3 rushes, 29 yards there. So now Danny Trevathan made his first tackle of the game. So we're going to use a quick slants passing play here. And I'm thinking of passing the ball to Rob Gronkowski. And does he get it into the end zone? Yes, he does. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And this will be a 7-0 lead for the London Bulldogs here in Chicago. So we'll see you guys when we are on defense. All right, now this is 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line here in Chicago. They got Deshaun Watson, and the ball is out, and it apparently looks like Parker Anderson, who is on the practice squad as well, the University of Texas product, makes the fumble recovery. So the London Bulldogs are again on offense, and Chicago had to suffer their first turnover of the game. So Ben Roethlisberger hands the ball off to Mark Ingram, breaks tackles along the way, and gets it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. First rushing touchdown of the game for Mark Ingram, and it's now going to be 14-0 here at Soldier Field. All right, now this is going to be a 2nd and 3 from the 43. 3 seconds to go. And this will end the first quarter. So the London Bulldogs are taking this 14-0 lead here in Chicago in the 3-1-2. And we're at Soldier Field, the oldest NFL stadium, which opened up in 1924. So it's at least 96, maybe 97 years old. So 2nd and 3 now. So Deshaun Watson, he throws the football there. That is going to be incomplete. So this will lead into a 3rd and 3 now for the Chicago Bears, which that team has not lost a single game. And if you guys remember me saying that they went 16-0, they've defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers, I think, in the later weeks around, I think, either week 13, 14, maybe it was possibly earlier than that. The ball is out again, but Allen Robinson made a reception but lost a football. Jalen Ramsey there, our kickoff returner, made that fumble recovery. So now this will lead into a 1st down and 10 here for the Bulldogs. So now we got Ben Roethlisberger. He's ready to hand the football off to Mark Ingram. So he's going to get stopped there at the 34. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line here in Chicago as Alejandro Villaneuva gets a reception, the U.S. Army veteran who played for the Pittsburgh Steelers for a while. Same teammates as Ben Roethlisberger, though, surprisingly. So Roethlisberger, he's ready to throw. He passes it to Alejandro Villaneuva, and that is a touchdown there by the U.S. Army veteran. First receiving touchdown of the game, and I believe this is the first one of the postseason, to my understanding. And speaking of him being a veteran, he served in the Army from, I think, 2010 to 2014. So we'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, now this is 2nd and 16 from the 36 here in Chicago, as there's 50 seconds left on the clock, and Deshaun Watson throws his second incomplete pass of the football game. This will lead into a 3rd down and 16 here for Chicago. And 3rd and 16, they're going to hand the ball off to Le'Veon Bell, the former Pittsburgh Steelers and New York Jets running back. And he does not make it in. So this will lead into a 4th and 15. So we got Jalen Ramsey ready to return this punt return for London. So there's only 2 seconds left on the clock. So we're not really going to have enough time. Oh, wait, we're going to return it. And he's going to break tackles. Will he make it all the way into the end zone? The answer will be yes. So that is a touchdown. So 91-yard punt return there that time by Jalen Ramsey. And this is now going to be 28-0. We'll see you guys in the 3rd quarter when we are on offense. All right, now the 1st and 10, 42-yard line. So now they lose the football. And the London Bulldogs recover. Cameron Wake there that time. He's going to run it all the way to the end zone. The Penn State product gets this in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And this, my friends, is going to be a 34-0 lead here in Chicago. So with this effort, with those types of efforts, I feel that the Bulldogs will make the Super Bowl and win it. So they're going to return it all the way, and they're going to jump on into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. We're going to attempt a 2-point conversion. So now we're going to use some goal line here. We're going to use a power O running play. And this is a 2-point conversion, so we actually do make it. It's 36-0 now. Okay, this is 1st and 10 from the 47 here in Chicago. So Deshaun Watson is going to get a first down there as he ran it in. Well, pretty close to a first down. 2nd and 1, as I'd call it. So 2nd and 1 now from the 44. We're ready to play some defense here, and Deshaun Watson now gets a first down, and this will result in a 1st and 10. We're going to blitz here on defense, so we're going to blitz here. So now he's going to throw the football. That's going to be an incomplete pass, so James Daniels for Chicago is down and hurt. So this will result in 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line here in Chicago. So now Le'Veon Bell is going to run with the ball, and he's going to get stopped at the 42. So this will result in a 3rd and 9. So we're going to use a blitz formation here for the defense. And there's only 3 seconds to go. And now we're going to make one final snap. They're going to throw it. Incomplete pass. So this will result 6 for 10, 73 yards, and this will result in a 4th and 9. So 14, 14, 8, that's 36, and the Bears have scored nothing. So the number 2 seed is about to win this game, and the number 1 seed will go home because, well, both teams are undefeated in this season, but there can only be one NFC championship winner. And Jalen Ramsey looks like he's going to get another punt return for a touchdown. Looks like it. Yes, touchdown. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So 94-yard punt return for a touchdown, and it will be 43-0 here at Soldier Field. All right, now this is going to be 2nd and 20 from the 22. So the Chicago Bears, they pass it to Allen Robinson. 7 for 11, 82 yards there. So we're going to use a nickel formation here for the defense, and there's only a 3rd down and 10 from the 31. So he's going to throw the ball. Incomplete pass. So this will result in a 4th and 10. So at the 32, by the way. And we're going to be ready to return the punt. So Jalen Ramsey, I think, in this game, he has done it twice, returned punts for touchdowns, or maybe it was once. It was definitely twice. So it may have been 3 or 4 times overall. And look at Jalen Ramsey go. He's going to return it, and he's going to get stopped there. And it's going to be a 43-0 lead for the London Bulldogs. So this is crazy. In the wild card and divisional rounds, we had scored a heck of a lot more points. So let's see. 69 plus 60 equals 129 points scored total for this London Bulldogs franchise. And the opposing teams scored nothing at all. So what did they do? Well, they just gave up and let London win. So Leon Avery got a reception there. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10. 11 yards receiving there. So now this will result in another 1st and 10. And Ben Roethlisberger, he is going to throw it to Leon Avery. Does he get it into the end zone? Not quite, but pretty close, I'd have to say. So 7 for 8, 107 yards. So we're going to do another quick slant. And there's only we only have less than a minute to go. So I'm going to throw this to Avery, and that will be incomplete. So now we're going to use another quick slants pass here on 2nd and goal from the 1. So I'm just going to run this in with Ben Roethlisberger, and the London Bulldogs will lead this 50-0. And we will see you guys when we are on defense. All right, now this is a 1st and 10 from the 47. Deshaun Watson throws it, incomplete pass, by the way. 2nd down and 10 with only 7 seconds to go. And in 7 seconds, your London Bulldogs will be NFC champions. But there is a flag on the play, so that will be picked off. And we're going to get stopped there at the 47. But let's see what the flag is all about. And that is a illegal. So I'm just going to decline it. The game will still be over regardless. And it is. So the Chicago Bears are your winners. So they are your winners of today's episode. So Deshaun Watson. Alright, the unbelievable had just happened. The London Bulldogs make the Super Bowl in their first season as an expedition team. This never happened in NFL history. So, let's move on. Passer rating for Ben Roethlisberger, 155.8, 7 for 9 there. Had 2 touchdowns on the day. Deshaun Watson, 51.0, 9 out of 15 there, 96 yards and 1 INT. Rushing-wise, Le'Veon Bell had 6 carries, 18 yards. Ben Roethlisberger had 5 carries, 33 yards and a touchdown. So Mark Ingram had 3 carries, 64 yards and a touchdown. Allen Robinson, the second, had 5 receptions, 52 yards. Leon Avery had 4 receptions, 81 yards. The rookie from Penn State, Alejandro Villaneuva, the United States Army veteran, had 2 receptions, 23 yards and 1 touchdown there. Rob Gronkowski, 1 reception, 3 yards on a touchdown. And Larry Fitzgerald has not caught a reception in this football game. I mean, the other 2 games, he caught receptions and scored touchdowns. So, sacks-wise, Terrell Suggs, Ryan Kerrigan, Parker Anderson, Robert Quinn all had 1 sack each. Joe Hayden had an INT, but he did not return this for a touchdown. Fumble recoveries, Jalen Ramsey, Parker Anderson, and Cameron Wake all had fumble recoveries. Wake, unfortunately, was the only one to return it for a touchdown. So, let's see the punt return. So 3 punt returns, 231 yards, 94 was the longest, and 2 touchdowns there. So 2 out of the 3 of Ramsey's punt returns were returned for touchdowns. So that wraps it up, everybody, and we'll see you guys in the Super Bowl.